It's late. Your phone is in your hand. Their name is still there, still saved, still heavy. You tell yourself, it's just one message, just hey. Just checking in. But your chest feels tight, your mind is loud, and your heart is tired. You don't miss the fights. You don't miss the fights. You don't miss the confusion. You miss the feeling. The good mornings, the inside jokes, the way someone used to choose you. And right now, the silence feels louder than the breakup. Before you send that text, pause. Breathe. Listen to this first. You're not weak. You're not desperate. You're human. When we bond with someone, our brain gets used to them. Their voice becomes comfort. You're human. When we bond with someone, our brain gets used to them. Their presence becomes safety. Love creates patterns in the mind. Daily texts, shared routines, physical touch. When it ends, your brain doesn't understand the difference between heartbreak and danger. It feels like withdrawal. Because in many ways, it is. Your brain misses the dopamine, the connection, the validation. So it whispers, text them. It will feel better. And maybe it will, for a moment. But temporary relief is not the same as healing. When you want to text your ex, it's usually not about them. It's about wanting the pain to stop. It's about wanting certainty in a moment that feels uncertain. It's about wanting to feel chosen again. And that makes sense. But reaching out won't always give you what you think it will. Sometimes it gives you hope. Sometimes it gives you confusion. Sometimes it reopens a wound that was finally starting to close. Ask yourself something honest. Do you want them back? Or do you just want the discomfort to end? There's a difference. Silence is not weakness. No contact is not a game. It's space, and space shows truth. If someone truly wants to be in your life, they don't need a reminder. They don't need a chase. They don't need a late night, I miss you, to realize your value. The urge to text often comes from fear. Fear that they're moving on. Fear that they're moving on. Fear that you'll be forgotten. Fear that this is really overwanted. But understand this. You can only control how you respect yourself. If the relationship ended for real reasons, those reasons don't disappear just because you feel lonely tonight. Missing someone does not mean they were right for you. Love is not just about intensity. It's about alignment. It's about mutual effort. If you had to beg for clarity, convince them to care, or shrink yourself to stay, then texting them won't fix that pattern. It will only repeat it. And you deserve better than a repeated lesson. So what do you do instead? First, wait 24 hours. Do not act on emotion in the moment it feels strongest. Emotion rises. Emotion falls. Give it time. Second, write the text. But don't send it. Say everything you want to say. Most of the time, what you really need is expression. Not a reply. What you really need is expression, not a reply. Third, change your environment. Stand. Go outside. Take a walk. Movement resets the nervous system. Call a friend who respects your healing, not the one who pushes drama. The one who reminds you who you are. Archive, remove easy access. Archive the chat. Mute their stories. Delete the thread if you're ready. Not to be dramatic, but to protect your peace. I never wanted to ask. Healing is hard when you keep reopening the door. Fifth, ask one powerful question. And they don't respond the way I hope, will I be okay? If the answer is no, you're not ready. And that's okay. Healing is not about proving you're strong. It's about building strength. Quietly. Lastly, redirect the energy. The urge to text is energy. Put it somewhere useful. Go to the gym. Work on your career. Start therapy. Journal. Pray. Read. Invest in the version of you that doesn't beg for love. Because that version exists. And every day you don't send that text, you're becoming them. Here's the truth. If it's meant to be rebuilt, it will be rebuilt with clarity, with maturity, with mutual effort, not from a place of panic, not from loneliness at 11:47 p.m. You don't need to chase closure. Sometimes closure is the fact that it ended. Right now, your job is not to win them back. Your job is to come back to yourself, to rebuild your standards, to rebuild your calm, to rebuild your identity outside of us. One day you will look at your phone, see their name, and feel nothing but peace. That is power. So before you text your ex tonight, choose dignity, choose patience, choose healing. This is not the end of your story. This is just the healing phase.